Oh, I love that music. I know always when I hear that music that something good is coming.
It's just joyful, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It's
celebratory.
amazing. Yes. And it's all about sunshine as well. You're watching Cruise1st TV, of course, your ticket to amazing cruise getaways. And we've got a really exciting show coming up for you now. We're going to give you the chance to escape the winter chill and bask in glorious sunshine with a selection of winter getaways. And let's face it, after this summer, if that's what you can laughingly call what it has been, honestly, I think we could all do with some winter sun. But hold on to your sun hats, because these deals won't last long when I tell you that we're looking at prices from as little as £699 per person. Yeah,
wow.
We love you, you see, and we need to get you away, so we're going to do it at a great price.
You know what? I love a cheeky winter sun getaway. And I reckon we've got something for everybody's taste in this show, actually. On the way later, your chance to explore the best of Egypt with a cruise and stay package from MSC Cruises. Well, then we'll be enjoying a touch of British luxury as we voyage with Cunard on a no-fly Spain and Portugal adventure. Before, of course, we round off the show with a cruise line that is nothing but fun from the moment you step on board. Oh yes, Carnival is on the way, so do stick around.
Yes, love, 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 love. Right, let's start with some P&O Cruises adventure then. And this is going to be brilliant. Honestly, I can't wait to get you straight to the sunshine on this one. It's the Canary Islands Fly Cruise with a stay in Tenerife as well. 10 nights all told. Complete package for you. It's available on a range of dates going as soon as October right the way through to February. We're going to price it up for the 3rd of January though, a brilliant way to start off the new year. And let's fly off to Tenerife, or Tenerife as Auntie Maureen used to call it.
Yeah, I've
got 3 nights in a hotel there.
3 nights in a hotel, and this is a wonderful place to get some winter sun. Being off the coast of Africa, these islands have incredible climate all year round, so you can always be ensured pretty much that you're going to get like sun-drenched shores in Tenerife. It's a really fun place to just enjoy and relax. They actually have some great whale watching there too, by the by.
Really?
Yes, some of the best whale watching I've ever seen, and of course they will be migrating over here usually for the winters. So after your 3-night stay, we're going to transfer you to the port where you'll be joining the beautiful P&O Cruises Azura for 7 fabulous nights. Just look at the atrium. I love the contemporary edge of the atrium, yet there's still those classic twists of cruising, which is why we love P&O Cruises. Of course, it is the quintessential British cruise line.
Yeah.
And so all your favourite things that you love about, being British, and I'm talking about your favourites, your PG tips, your Marmite, your 3-prong plugs in your staterooms, they're all going to be there. They're all going to be firmly featured.
Bingo.
But at the set bingo, of course.
Absolutely happens. Got to happen, doesn't it? Even if you're in the sunshine, at a winter bingo.
I love a bit of bingo.
Yeah, I do.
It is super fun. Get your dabber out. Absolutely. You can be playing it every day. But, of course, you're at sea. You're on a cruise ship, so there's going to be a huge international flair as well. If you've never ventured on board a ship before, maybe this is going to be your first time, be prepared for a wealth of different cuisines on offer. From Asian through to Italian, through to delicious steaks in the steakhouse, down to your fine dining every single night in the main dining room. You've got it on offer on this beautiful vessel from P&O Cruises.
Do you know what, as well? I can just feel that there are so many people watching this right now that say, oh, you know what? I've not been on Azura for ages. This would be perfect just for a little quick cheeky getaway in the winter. It's going to be absolutely perfect. Lots of you will know Azura and her sister ship Ventura, of course.
She's beloved.
So let's go cruising then, shall we?
Absolutely. Like you said, a great little winter sun getaway. We're heading to Funchal in Madeira first, where you can take lots of great excursions, including the toboggan rides up in the mountain, which is very cool. You can do botanical gardens there. Just take a relaxing stroll. We're into La Palma in the Canary Islands next. One of the great things to do here is head to the volcano, actually. You could take a great tour of the volcanoes, kind of that ethereal site, or maybe a little bit of a kayak adventure out on the ocean as well. Next up, it's Fuerteventura for the Cofete Natural Park. Again, that volcanic, that lush landscape, or maybe you're just going to be relaxing on the beach and just drinking in all of that sunshine you've missed out on. Because this is the thing, isn't it, about your cheeky little winter sun adventure. Back into Tenerife then for you, and you have an overnight on board. So if you haven't already, during your stay at the beginning of the itinerary, you could head out and do the night sky star safari in the Teide National Park. It's where they take you up to Mount Teide and you get to do stargazing, if I can say say it properly. There we go. So this is your itinerary, a little look over. A wonderful little adventure getting you away at the time of year where you most need that dose of sunshine.
Absolutely. Yeah, do you know what I was just thinking? Sun, sand, bit of sangria probably, somewhere along the line on a holiday like this. Got to be done really, isn't it? It's just going to be amazing. Well, listen, we all want a holiday like this, don't we? It's almost like I'm writing you a winter prescription and it's just full of sunshine. That sounds nice, doesn't it? So, 3rd of January, full package this one. You can see other dates, so you can go from October, you can go pre-Christmas, you can go after Christmas, right the way through until February. Of course, I'm going to give you the price for the 3rd of January. So, full package, flights and transfers. So, your flight out to Tenerife, 3 nights in a hotel there, and then 7 nights of Canary Island cruising on Azura, with the extra overnight in Tenerife, and of course then the flight back at the end. It's such a ridiculous price. This is going to sell out in seconds. I don't know why we're showing this on TV, because as soon as I show you this, look at this. Now look at each other. Now say, right, who's phoning? Who's phoning? This number here. Let's just get it sorted. 3 nights in Tenerife in a hotel, 7 nights of Canary Island cruising, start of January. Bob's your uncle and Fenella's your aunt, and I've cleaned that up for daytime. Let's have a look at the upgrades then, shall we? What about going ocean view? What about going balcony? Look at that, extra 99 to go balcony. Come on then. 799 balcony. Come on, let's do it. It's the sunshine. It's the sunshine in winter as well. It's incredible. I mean, enjoy that. Get room service, breakfast out on your balcony. Perfect. That'll be lovely. Do you know what? Look at your solo price there as well. So if you fancy going on your own, hello. What a nice little escape. Now, we mentioned there are other dates on that one. As soon as October, right the way through to February. Of course, price varies by date. So if you want to grab that deal at $699, do it now. Do it now. Don't do anything else. Just press pause on us. We'll wait. We're all right like that. We're very good like that. And go and book it right now, $699. Ring round as well. You know, if you've got friends that, don't have Sky and can't watch us on the telly, get them on the YouTube. We're live there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can watch us on the YouTube, on the internet, I believe. It's great, isn't it? Call us now, 0800 953 4700. Remember, it is a free call. Might be very busy on the phone lines there, so just bear with us. Remember, we're paying for the call. It's worth that wait. Worth that wait. I hope you get in there on time, because I think that's going to sell out very, very quickly. Luckily, Azura's quite a substantial ship, so fingers crossed we can get you on before the places run out. Right, let's switch up cruise lines now, but still get away at winter, shall we, Jo?
Let's do it. And this time, MSC Cruises for you, and we are heading to fabulous Egypt and the Red Sea with a cruise and stay package for 14 nights. And again, with this package, we've got great flexibility for you available with dates from this November through to March. And we're going to be giving you a price based on the 28th of January, when we'll fly you to Safaja in Egypt for a 7-night all-inclusive hotel stay.
Nice, yeah, you're going to be staying in Hurghada, which is looks like dream territory, and here are some of the places you can go and visit in the area as well.
Of course, you're on the Red Sea coast there as well, so you've got that beautiful warm ocean to look forward to, maybe some snorkeling or diving too, which, the marine life in this part of the world is really extraordinary, and if you do love to enjoy the natural wonders of the ocean, this is the place. But there's desert safaris to enjoy on 4x4s. Perhaps you'll have some Bedouin dining out in the desert as well, just lounging on the beach, enjoying some of the delicious food, enjoying the local flair as well. Maybe you'll take an excursion which will, talk you through some of the local traditions. That's always a fun thing to do.
That'd be lovely. And don't forget, your hotel here is all inclusive as well, which is really good to know. So food and drink and everything taken care of, and then cruise time with MSC on the Orchestra.
Beautiful. Now this is more of an intimate MSC vessel, so that's a lovely thing, to look forward to, get to know people quite easily on a vessel of this size, and yet they have still got those spacious and elegant interiors that MSC is known for. Beautiful decoration all around the ship, and that wonderful international flair, because it is an Italian-like vessel, so you've got, the influences of Italy, but then look, you just saw the Turkish baths there up in the spa as well, which is super fun. So I love that variety. There's a little spot of golf you can enjoy on board, basketball court, of course, and if you're bringing the children, you have also got, of course, a great kids centre. Shopping is a really a firm feature of MSC Cruises, and they're known for their brilliant boutiques.
And you can buy a little ship and take it home, which
You
is
can.
brilliant. So you can buy a little orchestra and take it home. There's some different specialty dining on orchestra as well. There's Shanghai, which is Chinese, which is always very, very popular. And there's La Cantinella, which is a wine bar with 50 plus different wines from all the way across Italy. And you can have light bites, antipasti there as well, which sounds pretty good. So nice variety for
Nice
MSC.
variety.
Looks lovely, doesn't it?
Yeah, and they also have a great little lounge bar called Shaker's Lounge, and this has a range of different entertainers, kind of your Las Vegas style cabaret to enjoy if you don't want to just go to the Covent Garden Theatre and see the main shows. So 7 nights, we're cruising out of Sharjah, of course, and then we're heading into Jeddah in Saudi Arabia, an amazing port for, enjoying some of the imposing architecture of the Middle East. And you've also got things to look forward to, such as the waterfront, which has got a lot on offer. Aqaba, Jordan next, probably one of my favourite top 10 places I've ever visited. The amazing Petra, that UNESCO World Heritage Site, which is one of the ancient wonders of the world. Do a tour to Petra and the Wadi Rum Desert if you can in a day. Then we're off to Sharm el-Sheikh, and this is where you can visit the Ras Mohammed National Park, or you might want to head up to the Sharks Bay Beach. Don't worry, I think they're friendly sharks over there, definitely. And again, do a little bit of snorkeling, book a tour with your excursions team. Sokna's up next, and this is your port for Cairo. So you can head over to the pyramids of Giza, the Great Pyramids of Khufu as well, the Sphinx. Book a tour that takes you to see all of these hotspots is my recommendation. Back into Safaga, it's quite rare to see an itinerary with all these Egyptian ports on it, and I love that you've also got a touch of Saudi Arabia as well, so that's brilliant. And what a trip. And of course you're starting off with that all-inclusive adventure in Hurghada, 7 nights. Brilliant.
Yeah, which is lovely. So actually, that should be day 8 to the end, actually, because remember, your first 7 nights will be your hotel stay in Hurghada as well. Remember, that hotel stay is all included. You're not going to believe the price of this one either, to be honest with you. We are really spoiling you in this show, actually. So it's the back end of January. Great time to be away, as we know. It'll be dark and gloomy and cold here, I would imagine, probably. So your flight to Safaga out in Egypt, that's included. 7 nights, all inclusive in the hotel stay in Hurghada nearby. Then you've got your 7 nights of cruising on the MSC Orchestra, cruising Egypt and the Red Sea with ports for Cairo and Petra. So real big highlights on that itinerary. And don't forget, of course, your tips, your gratuities are all included. We've got an offer on the drinks package as well, but let's go the price first because it's so good. It is ridiculous, as every one of our prices always is, because we are Cruise First and you know our relationship with MSC. But how we've managed to do 4 week of MSC cruising and the night of all-inclusive hotel in Egypt, sorry, not night, a week of all-inclusive hotel in Egypt as well. So we've got a 2-week holiday at some of the gloomiest times of the year to be round here in the UK. And you know what? January's a long enough month. You don't have to endure January right the way through to the 31st, because on the 28th, you can be away on this holiday. How amazing. And if you want to go for the drinks package, Premium Extra, which is a brilliant, really comprehensive drinks package as well. It's about half price right now, so you can get that added to this for just £30 per person per day, which is brilliant. Right, let's have a look at upgrades then, shall we? Going to Ocean View, going up to Balcony, or going up to a wonderful Aurea suite where there are so many goodies awaiting you. Of course, priority access into the Aurea Spa and so many other wonderful benefits. I mean, listen, everyone has wonderful benefits from being on an MSC cruise because they are just so glamorous. They are wonderful. The ships are fantastic. These are really interesting itineraries on this one, or a port, should I say, on the itinerary. So a fascinating holiday. You can have your week of relax at your all-inclusive hotel, or go exploring on that week as well. It's completely up to you, and then go on that fabulous cruise. Be quick though, again at 949, that will sell very quickly. 0800 953 4700 is the telephone number to dial. Remember, here 7 days a week. You can even call us on a Sunday, which is very good these days. Do you know what I mean? Usually you can't ring anyone on a Sunday, can you?
I know.
There you go.
The world is evolving. It's exciting.
It is.
So that was an amazing deal, but
Yeah.
we have another exceptional offer for you on one of the most luxurious and opulent vessels at sea, Cunard, and we are going luxury, no-fly Spain and Portugal for 12 nights. So it's a range of dates available for this itinerary in November and December of both this year and next year, and we're going to be giving you a cheeky pre-Christmas getaway price based on the 11th of December, which will get you back on Christmas Eve. Now, it all begins at the fabulous port of Southampton, where Queen Victoria awaits. Beautiful, look at
Lovely.
her. I've been fortunate to cruise on board Victoria several times, about 5 times I think, and I've actually been a guest lecturer on board, so I've gone and done the transatlantic and, you know, other different adventures up to Norway, and oh my goodness, I had a ball every single time. Not only is it, you know, the traditional decor that you see on Cunard, obviously it's part of the White Star Line of cruise vessels, the earliest cruise ships, but it's also the exceptional attention to detail you see everywhere, from those lovely chandeliers through to, you know, the traditional spaces, including, you know, when you're doing your formal night on Cunard, they do it like nowhere else on earth. You know, they really do go to town. At the same time, if you don't want to dress up for formal night, you have the option of just going low key and going up to the buffet, you know, which is really, really nice as well. You have this incredible area up on deck where you can enjoy your afternoon tea, or down in the dining room as well. And they do afternoon tea, again, like no other ship, in the traditional British way, with or without champagne. Of course, that's your choice. If you want to treat yourself to a little extra, why not? Great shows, wonderful things like dancing on board. They have ballroom dancing professionals, salsa professionals, flamenco professionals flown on board to teach you these dances, should you wish to learn as well. We're into Cadiz, Spain. Of course, this is the port for beautiful Seville and that famed Alcazar. You can take a little tour down to Seville and do the best of highlights, or maybe you just want to hang around Cadiz and enjoy the sleepy harbour side. You know, it's lovely. Malaga's up next in gorgeous Andalusia. The old town of Malaga is particularly enchanting with the cobblestone streets. They also have a brilliant museum, a Picasso museum there too, and just look at that beautiful ocean. You know, it never disappoints down in Malaga. Next up, it's Valencia. I was fortunate to live for some years, in fact, and the Cuatro Serranos are the 4 towers that mark the entry point to the city. Definitely worth a visit, and there's a lovely cathedral, the Plaza Virgin there. And overnight in Lisbon, how great is this? Do you know, the nice thing about this is you can do the best of Lisbon, such as Geronimo's Monastery, and, you know, ride the wooden trams, but you can also go up to Cascais and Sintra, which is the home of the royal palaces from several centuries ago as well, because you'll have enough time to do that with an overnight. So I love that. What a great little itinerary. And then we're back into Southampton. So literally walk on, walk off, you know, get your fill of your shopping and souvenirs when you're out there, and in the Spanish ports of call, the Portuguese ports of call as well. You know, it's wonderful because you just get to stroll off the ship when you return.
Yes, and you're actually back on Christmas Eve, actually, aren't you? Because you're back on the 23rd, aren't you? Which will be lovely. So actually, you'll be able to do a little bit of Christmas shopping along the way, and because of course it's no fly, so you're on and off at Southampton, you know, you can do that shopping, not worrying about weight limits or buying an extra case or that kind of stuff, because you can just simply take it off at Southampton at the end, which is lovely. So a lovely little pre-Christmas getaway. What a treat that would be. 12 nights of cruising on Queen Victoria with Cunard, of course, always that aspirational cruise, isn't it? Cruising the Med, including that overnight in Lisbon. What? You are joking me. Really? Okay, I need you to see the number that I've just seen on my little preview screen in front of me. Look. Is this right, Mr. P? Sorry, I'm not acting, I promise. I couldn't act for toffee. But are we sure that this is right? £759 per person for 12 nights of Cunard cruising just before Christmas. People are always saying to me, have you got any deals? I'm like, have you seen the channel? It's full of nothing but. It's ridiculous. Okay, you want to grab that as quickly as you possibly can. Now, the cruise is available on other dates in November and December. Obviously, the price will vary by date. Do you fancy this in December? Have you got a little window that you could fit this into? How amazing that would be. $759. Okay, well, if it's $759, I mean, that's such a silly price for Cunard, isn't it? Let's go up. Let's go up in the world, shall we? Because at $759, I think if you do the maths on the balcony, that's still under £1,000 for 12 nights on a Cunard balcony, isn't it? Hello. That would definitely be worth looking into, wouldn't it? Christmas present to yourself or each other. Yes, it's pre-Christmas, but hey, you know what? Didn't we throw all the rules out some years ago about when things can happen? Do you know what I mean? Let's just treat ourselves. I know. Joe's been struck dumb, haven't you? We don't know what to say, do we, on that price? It's ridiculous. Okay, well, listen, we'll leave that with you, but you'll have to be quick. 0800 953 4700. Absolutely ridiculous. You know, we're not done yet. I've still got some quick picks after this offer to come as well.
I'm dumbstruck, Derek.
Yeah.
I'm dumbstruck. But we have another offer.
Yeah, let's go to the Caribbean now.
Let's do it. Anything can happen in this show. You've just seen those prices. This is with Carnival, the fun ships, Eastern Caribbean gems with an Orlando stay for 11 nights. Now, we've got this package available on an array of dates from as early as this November right the way through to April in 2025. We're going to be giving you the chance in this show to escape the January blues as we fly you off to Orlando on the 17th of January next year for a 3-night hotel stay. Oh my gosh, can you imagine how exciting you're going to be all the way through the Christmas period, knowing that you have this coming up to escape the miserable December and January weather, flying into the beautiful tropical weather of Florida. Now, it never disappoints Florida, in my opinion. It's always warm and lovely and inviting. Then we're heading on to the Mardi Gras, and your trip on the Mardi Gras is going to be for 7 fabulous nights. She wasn't launched very long ago, just a couple of years ago, and she was actually named in honour of Carnival's very first ship in 1972. So she is a remake of their favourite. You've actually got the very first roller coaster at sea, the Bolt. Yeah. You can zoom your motorcycle-style machine around the open-air course above the ocean, and you control the speed as well. And they also have a new concept called Zones, and this is 6 themed areas with brand new experiences for eating, drinking and fun. And you know, if you know Carnival, you'll know the brand is all about fun. They are the fun ships. It's about not contrived fun, but it is about genuine belly laughs. It's about constant entertainment and excitement happening all around the ship. The fun's kind of infectious on this vessel. Look, there we go. That's one of your rides on board. And brilliant.
And all your favourite eateries on board as well. You know me when we talk Carnival. If there ain't a Guy's Burger, it ain't happening. And
They're
there is one.
They're so good with comfort food,
They're so good. It's included as well. You just go up and grab a messy Guy's Burger in the middle of the day by the pool. It's one of the best things you could ever treat yourself to. That Bolt looks really good as well, doesn't it? Yeah.
Oh, you're going to love this so much. And if you're travelling with the kids, all the better. But I tell you what, even if you're just travelling with you and the other half, you'll still have tons and tons of fun. Honestly, it's all about fun, Carnival. They have the Punchliner Comedy Club. They also have their main featured shows. They're very Las Vegas style. Dueling pianos, look at that. Total Vegas vibe going on. And the disco's open all hours too. So we are heading off to the gorgeous Caribbean, of course. And our very first port of call is going to be beautiful San Juan, Puerto Rico, the oldest city under the American flag. It boasts beautiful, lush rainforests, forests and stunning oceans with that powder white sand that we come to know in the Caribbean for. The old town's worth a visit there too. Amber Cove in the Dominican is up next, which sits 7 miles from Puerto Plata. By the way, that was used as the backdrop for the first Jurassic Park movie. You've got lots of excursions to enjoy, including the chocolate experience, which is fun. Grand Turk's up next. Turks and Caicos, they have just inputted the brand new Flow Rider experience right there at the dock. That's the surfing, of course, lots of fun.
Oh, wow.
There's also the Junkanoo Party Bus where you can do the rum tasting. I've heard good things about that. A day at sea sees us back into Port Canaveral, where you disembark, and of course we fly you home. It's all part of the deal. If you do want to stay longer though, to enjoy more that Disney has to offer, speak to our team about that one.
Absolutely fantastic. Again, the price tag will definitely not be in your way if you fancy this one. So it goes on the 17th of January. So the flight to Orlando is included, 3-night stay there in Orlando. So you can go and do the theme parks, the great big shopping, the malls, or just love life in America. And then you join the Carnival Mardi Gras, 7 nights of cruising there, as we saw around the Caribbean. Flight back, of course, from Orlando back to the UK. Price tag on this is grab now because it's so good. Again, ridiculous. I don't know how you choose between the offers, because some of the offers in this show are quite close together. I'm not sure if we're kind of going to back to back a few of these opportunities. Look, 1199 per person, and Carnival is a cruise that is great for absolutely everyone as well, by the way, whether you're taking friends and family, whether you've got the kids with you of any age as well, by the way. Whole family's going to love this. Other dates available from November this year through to April in 2025. So you've got a big date range to choose from. Obviously price varies by date, but fancy this, here's the upgrades. Ocean View an extra £99, balcony an extra £249, suite an extra £699 per person, which is really good. I have to say, again, it's a cracker. It's very easy to make the decision on something like this, isn't it? Because you just think, yep, absolutely need that. Middle of January, you know, by the time January gets here, maybe you've got no holiday plans in the diary. I mean, I'm not sure how you can not have, watching this channel, have any plans between now and Christmas to get away for a holiday, but this in the middle of the January is just perfect, isn't it? Right, call us now, 0800 953 4700. I'm not finished yet, by the way. There's even more. I know, how can this show even give you more? No, I'm not going to sing a song, Mr. P. I've just been away on a cruise for a few days, so I'm a little kind of, I need some recovery time. I can, though, offer you some quick picks, which will be much more entertaining. And these, again, are winter getaways for you as well. So RC473 is the Spice of Asia with stays in Bali and Singapore at the end of November next year. So you fly to Bali for a 4-night stay, then fly on to Singapore for a 2-night stay there, followed by 5 nights on Anthem of the Seas, you know, one of my absolute favourite ships, to Penang, and an overnight in Bangkok. Look at that price tag, from 1599 per person. That's for next winter, so you can do a deposit of 199 on that today. Grab it on the website, RC473. I'll pick up the phone and talk to the team. Then we've got PC423. It's your chance to fly away for Christmas and New Year, which is really good. This is for this year as well, by the way. So you go on the 20th of December and fly out to San Francisco for a 2-night stay there. Then 16 nights of Crown Princess cruising around the Hawaiian Islands and Mexico from 2199 per person. Don't forget, of course, you can add Princess Plus to that to make it all-inclusive if you want to. And finally, AZA124 is for March in 2025, so way off into the future with a low deposit today. We're going to fly you off to Gran Canaria to join Azamara Quest for 11 nights of indulgent luxury cruising around the islands, onto Madeira, Morocco, Gibraltar and Lisbon for an overnight before flying back. Prices there from just $2,199 per person. Again, with those deposits to be able to secure today. That's a brilliant Azamara price tag as well, by the way, with the flights included there as well. If you want any of the details of that, grab the references on the website or call the team now on 0800 953 4700. I love the fact at the moment we're looking for brilliant deals this winter, well into next year, whole of 2025. You can start looking up all of your deals right now, and even nipping into 2026. World's your oyster right now, Joe.
Absolutely is, and with these offers, I'm completely dumbstruck.
Me too.
With the pricing we've seen in this show, to get Cunard not only under £1,000 but under £800 for an adventure that is substantial. You've got to book soon, though. You know they're going to sell out, right? You know it. Get these in the diary.
Absolutely. Well, you've been told, and I'm not going to argue with that. See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.